We have some 34 minutes to spend on set this morning with Dr. Peter Pepper, where head Census Field Operations, Ghana Statistical Service, ADM Komo FA population and housing census echo so on my way saying housing idea or my shall say that na population kind and menino ebedi enkomo on the 27th the bc and amo ensem and amene ebetoto adwene afa ho enti memo akwaba ebejimedi no eso say ye din komo na se bia wa adwene chire bia mesere obetimi dia fire WhatsApp line 0202222067 opening akwaba
yere
na empom ti sanu pay
nyame adum
yo and mene nkono eye achire de no na afenza mo sha said that ben and that the technical aspect of the conversation and I'm bese uchire mu akakra say ye behye eye nipa kan na se da ben why no why any ye kan wo mo 27th nights na ye say eye reference point no say a reference point a reference point for them. And after most statements in United say ye can every 27th now open 11th of July say right into ye be kind pa every 27th open July now. Set sadia I didn't think ye ka say so obi eba Ghana hanim say on the 28th yen kind no. Actually imagine. Doc, if you makwaba.
Yenua.
Nipa kan no ye sha say that ben.
Yo medawase na mechia watiefo anopayin so nipa kan no sene ochirechire mu no eye adwuma bi aye ya ye pese yehu nipa dodo a ewo Ghana oman yi mu na ne edi kan sene ayi no so no 13th to 20th ye de si ho se ye betro dan ho na nipa tete sa dan no mu no enso yatimi apeke numbers no edan na ye churchro ho no so na ye ade ba ko abota ba kwa na si ye ne so pa so ne se ye hwe se edan bi edan ade mpo ne ye de ye the use of the structure
okay
nti ye bewie ne ye betimi ehu edan dodo e wo man mu emu ahe na enipa tim na ye si ye de ma nipa trim emu ahe na ye offices emu ahe na ye hospitals emu ahe na ye schools enema bebre bibi edidan ye bia do census ibemu yehu ba bi nso a saa di pay etete na obisa question bi say ye beka ye beka nipa na adan na obi ba after
ye be ba ho but ye nya nkaka na ye tiefo ni ahwefo no entimase the reason why I don't want to focus on the housing bit you know is because we had several conversations about the housing bit. But I want to understand, they say, minu di nkomo sisi ani ya shit nipa kan na sia na.
Debi nipa kan na nkasa be hyasie kwasiada.
Kwasiada. But so kwasiada ni ya hyasie time be.
Kwasiada no etu esi ho a ye frɛ no census night. Na kwasiada no ye debi a ye bema ye nsɛm a ye bebi sɛ nyinaa afa nipa bia ho no. Ebeye reference point enti ehɔ na ye be bisa se bia aye BBC ye twamfoni na hefa na wo enti wo se ne ye nim se ne Ghana map tie ye twamfoni no Ghana emu hefa na wo be bia wo na ehɔ na se ye kan wo kwesi bro ni be kana wo ba technical term e free be de facto be bia se wo twam be bia nipa no no and the jury, the usual place of residence for the person or of the person. And the focus is on de facto. However, earlier one, you make us see a GG information kakrafa, ye ni panel feel, and only the jury part. No, and he said, if you have out, na say, almost edika bahono, you be capture who information. Of course, at the end of the day, you be report on the de facto population. Now, senia enipa bi be free ahakoba bi nti yentimi nkan o mo say yes census night and the reference point say ye twa photo a anka hefa na awo no the same way enipa bi nso be wo ha enya ha ne o usual place of residence then so yenso ye be capture wo yeah na meka say ye be start adwumadi no kwasiada adentina me say kwasiada ya cheche population no mu bebre ye will be a from stable, ya classify on stable and unstable population. Unstable population on ye ni be si omo so kwesiada. Ye nuanoma e bia homra unti omoda hospital inpatients.
Okay.
Ye be kwa kokan om because you tramfoni no ho na omo no omo wo. Bibi ntie bia na dwumadi bi de wakopie ba bi no akoda hotel ho no ho so ho na ye be kan o. Ye nuanom a bi o makopie prayer camps ye be kan o prayer camps o. Ye nuanom a bibi nti o makoda a police for cell ye be kan o that Sunday no. And no all these people no ye classify as unstable population. Any onkrophobia ombetu kwan. Fani say obi tu kwan Africa Ghana kwa manone. Obekwa kopie airport. Normally I no go through processes until be our flight betu be 1 kra e be so report to 9. Inti e board 12 no ye travel ni no na wo Ghana. Inti ongo inti e be da ko airport akokan nipa no be ho. Ongo mo tu kwan no. Ongo mo ba ombedu Ghana before 12 no de omo firi wa ye nim so mo kofie. Ti omo de ye ha wo. But ye ni on be arrangement who say 12 midnight ebi anipa bi aye check in away but my flight be take off after 12 midnight sankrofo no so be enumerate o enti sankrofo we no ye from floating population omunye stable
okay
onwo de be two kwan so akọ ekwan tenten say bi obi ti play car move free ha akọ tamale burger and obi free burger ba ha said ya in shishati and omo so ye be kinkan o man san o mo bus netu because e be 12 midnight no mo nam kwam. Enti sankrofo we nyina no de ebebo na ye wa adofo bi nso omoda bonten outdoor sleepers almost ye be start see ye be kan o manajo no obi biara okwadwuma
minchwa no me de obaba but so far yakasa nyina anajo ho asem kwa na
me be build aba
okay
obi biara obekwadwuma kwasiada anajo adwuma ntined no call ho and per definition no anajo no sa nipa no ye nkan no because okwa adwuma obebe fi abeda tu hwa asane a wokan anajo ma kire ba bi ku a sa anajo fo no ye be kan o ye nko obi afi anajo nkokan no na emom no sa census night no sa ba bi amabobo boy sa nkrofo no ye be kan o na ye be san ye ye be di agro bebre ewo district biemu ewo man mu administratively or 260 districts but ye juma na ye no ya san twitwa akasie no be ti say metropolitan areas no say your sub metros na bebo mai inti across your 3 metropolitan area achem miensa ti ba ku bia mu ye be ye bibi ye be di adanse ye say ye be ye census ukokumansi ya ye wo 5 metropolitan areas uko takrade aye o miensa uko kepa ye o mienu na uko itabalen so em say ye wo ye mienu sa enti sanchichemu na ma ye statistically no ye create 272 statistical districts ni nyina mu ye be bibie dia dance ye say ye be kan nipa na niema na ye be ye no em say metimi ejina we so abobo bi so kakra ye nuanum na nkasa no se ne omo wo ba bi omo wo na no omo nkasa hyehye omo niema but ye be ye deba kakra empanifo a ward districts no me kampanifo bi a hemfo be metropolitan chief executives MCs DCs ebenya opportunity aka sema tre adofo no encourage you na chese omo de obo ho age census no ahemfo beba ase asofo no bi asofo no so beba ase imam fo beba ase tini nyina na ye wi a ade ba ko bi nso a ebinum ahyehye ye de fire service for ejan kitaho kakra omo nso beboa usually na ye kwasiada na dwede yanka ye koda na afi oda hwa no wate se siren bi bo pin pon nyese ija na ato ba bi na emom no ye bibi e di adanse se bibi e koso
okay
ambulance betimi aboa ana omo nso beboa wo ba bi a fire service eni ho omo nso be ne na mantem aye dede kakra ye wo anwumbi census anwumbi a ya ne ye slogan eno nso omo bebubo bi afefefa ye mantem ebedi adanse ye se bibi ikoso bibi stronku bi ikoso yen sorry a tete nsɔre na ɛwɔ asɔre dan no ɛwɔ yɛn kura ase nso yɛne ɔmo kasa ɔmo nso bɛhwɛ na ɔmo abobɔ dɔn azumi nso wɔ baabi na afɛ wote sɛ dɔn abɔ ebi a nɔnwɔtwe na nɔnkron ebi abɔ nondu ebi abɔ nondu baako ebi abɔ na ndu mmienu no nso ebi abɔ a adeɛ kye ne yɛ ba ofi a wobɛtumi abisa sɛ anaasɛ ɔmo bɛbisa sɛ da yɛ bɔ ɛdɔn wei no na ɛhefa na awodaeɛ nti yɛahyehyɛ nneɛma bebree a yɛde bɛyɛ dede akae adɔfo nom sɛ wowɔ kurom hɔ no anaa fie hɔ no a wowɔ no anadwo no saa deɛ wɔasiiɛ no woda hɔ nti census night celebrations no ebi na mabobɔ so no area bi wɔ hɔ m sɛ ɔmo de brass band bɛfa kurom ayɛ dede kakra ebi sɛ ɔmo bɛkɔ float ebi koraa deɛ nkran ha yɛ hyɛ do kɛtɛkɛfoɔ sɛ anadwo no ɔmo bɛkɔ akɔbɔ bɔɔl ɛwɔ bukom park ɛnyɛ adeɛ anadwo ɔmo bɔɔl nti biribi sɛ asi at least mantam hɔfoɔ no ebi hu sɛ biribi kɔɔ so da sɛ ɛkɔɔ so na wɔ he nti yɛgu nhyehyɛ so bebree m sɛ kwasiada no yɛbɛdi dwumadie
nti anɔpa mo nkan nipa
ɛyɛ kwasiada nɔpa yɛ nkan nipa ɛkɔpem sɛ group na mbɔbɔɔyɛ a mɛsi yɛnkɔ fiefie mu kwasiada no na mmom ɛfiri adwuada 28 June anɔpa akɔpem n'anwummere ɛna mu akɔpem 11 July da biara ɔmbɛwurawura fiefie mu aba bɛkenkan nipa ɔmo ne ɔmbɛdi nkɔmmɔ bebree yɛn nsɛm no dɔɔso sɛ mɛbobɔ bi so kakra ne yɛdi kan yɛbɛbisa udin yɛwɔ concept yɛsɛ household sɛ bia wo ne wɔ yere ne wo mma ana ɔbaa bi ne mma obi wɔ hɔ no nkwa ne te obi wɔ hɔ a ɔne ne kun ne ne mma na ebia ne maame nso aba bɛtena ne nkyɛn ɔno a na ɛhwɛ no nti saa efidua wei no ɛno ne household ayɛ a ne yɛka no sɛ nkurɔfoɔ no nkɔmmɔdie no ba bɛfa yɛ ho nti ɔba wo nkyɛn a ɔbɛtwerɛtwerɛ saa nnipa no nyinaa din owie afei ɔbɛfa ɔmo maako ebisa obiara ebia ne mfie a wadi date a yɛwoo no sɛ ɔyɛ ɔbaa anaasɛ bɛrima sɛ wadi bɛyɛ mfie dumienu kɔ a yɛbɛbisa no nsɛm bi afa awareɛ ho yɛbɛbisa nsɛm afa sɛ wo maame a na wo papa te ase yɛfrɛ bi orphanage question bi ɛwɔ mu yɛbɛbisa question afa health insurance ho sɛ wo bi a cover wo in case sɛ woyare a wobɛtumi ayi so anaa yɛwɔ nsɛm bi fa education ho sɛ yɛkɔ school ado he sɛ yɛtumi kenkan literacy yɛwɔ nsɛm no bi fa nnwumadi a yɛdi yɛ nnwuma a yɛyɛ na ne nyinaa no yɛbɛmake reference to the census night nti sɛnea mekaa sɛ mfie no asat 27 June na wadi mfie ahe nti mebaa sɛ mebisa sɛ wadi mfie ahe ne mmom from 27 sɛ yɛstart yɛbisa nsɛm no from 28 ɛkɔ na yɛbɛkɔ fie move 28 up to 11 sɛnea yɛkɛ saa period ne yɛtu asi hɔ sɛ yɛbɛmia yɛni sɛ yɛbɛwie adwuma no na mmom sɛ yɛdu hɔ ne yɛwie kwan biara so sɛ aka nipa baako kora sɛ yɛkan no yes
now mate bebree sɛ mo se on the night of the census on the 27th no sɛ foreigner bi wɔ man mu a around that time a mo bɛkan no na mmom sɛ Ghana ne bi efiri ɛmfa ne sɛ Togo ebepie ɔman mu around let's say 4 a.m. of 28th a mo nkan no macho cheche mu kakra
okay mɛsan ayi ano by making reference to picture na meka sɛ nka yɛtwa si yɛtwa picture wowɔ he ɛwɔ ɔman yi mu fa ne sɛ ebi a yɛde Ghana to fam no yɛde camera asɛn soro no yɛtwa picture baabi a wɔwɔ Ghana no ɛno ne yɛbɛkan wɔ nti uti yɛn nso ani hyɛ meka sɛ yɛkan nipa biara ɔwɔ Ghana irrespective of nationality we relate saa asɛm yɛ American to developmental projects, for instance even provision of water, provision of electricity. Nipa no ɔwɔ ɔman no mu no ɛna yɛhwɛ ɔmo dodoɔ de provide water. Assuming say area ha ABS sɛ yɛ provide 1 million gallons of water. Ɛyɛ nipa na ɛte area ha no ɛna yɛ pɔmpe aba. Ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛsi Ghana fo ahe na ɛte area ha, but nipa ɛwɔ ha. Yes. the same way see a twa photo no Ghana ni no ewo o mindful for us and just say ompie sa photo no. However, per the list na nkora field officers na be kwakoje no ya categorize them in a way be ye wo won a from usual household members on omo abusuanum no mo ye present on census night. And a census night no say unya hoho bi a obeda wo a ho na ye be kan no. See travel tank ho do.
Yeah.
So wo mo fra bi o mo school a e bi a boarding house. Ye me kan wo mo ofie ho. Ye be kan wo mo school ba bi o mo wo no. So when your picture no. Into the same way ye nua na bi o tu kwan call amanone anatogo. Ye wo another column bi a ye create a friend no column C and I say those who be in status C. Status C ni ye usual household members e bi a anadwo no mu ni ho. But e bi a ye ba ne aba be ye bebi so mu nyina ho nsem bi adu ba bi. Enti census night no ni ho but ye be tro ni din. Near place no under status C. Ne mum ye other questions bin so a ebisa say nipa no ni ho no we he. Nti ye wo immigration question kakra. Na fe ye bisa say adekwan ma no tu kwan no. Dade. Then no kokoye reason why the person traveled. Obi wo kwa ma no ni kosuade. Obi wo ho a ayaresa. Obi wo ho a bia okoye business and a trade bi. Nti sa information ni nyina ye be capture afa nipa ne ho. Nti when you are doing calculations on these say oh yeah census no there those present usual household members ne ahoho na na ka mo ho no o na be constitute population no as at 27th what June
sorry,
yeah, assuming say ye wo abofra 28th and 29th emra you try picture no na ombasa see so nti sa abofra no ye mfa ne ho information and total population ne ho. And here was some technicalities.
And I'm best because still, to be honest, I'm the host, but I'm still lost.
You okay?
Say, your friend is saying, say, mucha picture now on the 27th now. So population now mobile capture now. A population because you keep using the word total population. A population, a reference population in relative to what?
Make 27th June reference point and that reference now make an year day a question be a baby son you be related to your question be on economic activity. You say 7 days before the census night did you work on the you will be a day in some no to ama you stay focused because ejuma no enye dako ejuma stretch ya kwa pim 11th July.
Let me simplify a question now.
Okay.
You find say on the 27th no munya population size of let's say 10 million people. So 10 million people na munya on the 27th no one me ho for
27th ye nya
hypothetically.
Okay. But what I'm trying to say is enye say 27 for no kwana ye be hwehwe nipa na ewo Ghana no me patch say 27th no a reference point say obi be ka say ye tramfo ni 27th ye tramfo ni no nipa dodo say na ewo Ghana.
Good. Me no say ne significance moving forward towards the following day now, 11th of July. What is the significance?
The significance is, in reality, you can't use one night or one day to enumerate, and therefore, we make reference to this particular day on every household or with every household. And number you copying 11th. No, you be making reference to 27th to ensure say 27th no. To find out where you were on the 27th. So to 27th for me, more like a benchmark. You did baby and no be out.
Enti say metwasia post 27th no. My census night in area no. Sa koda na ye wo no on the 28th no. it is just because yen capture no as part of 27th, you know, but you be capture no subsequently as part of the registration amoye nana. As
in simple terms,
as part of the population of Ghana.
In simple terms, you don't find say, see trafuto and kasabo frana nanko ni Ghana.
True, no ni Ghana.
And I make us see a besanji omu age, any date of birth. Now you the tablet in the area jumano. Until your program say, obia sabo frano. If you born information, she now born data. Tablet the be flag say. On the 27th, Sakura and Yang and I said, no, you try photo, no need assassin. So the same way, say, Obiwu before 27th, maybe at 26 will be a film. Young capture this, but that same person, assuming so 29th, now me ba ufi 30th and 31st. Ejumadi ensani etiene SM gene who information because 27 for no na otiase. However, there were other questions for mortality ho. As you do na say any panel, so household no lose obi 12 months before the interview I be capture no. So we after the census 27 for na yen capture no. 27 for no is used as the benchmark to identify people who should really be part of the exercise. However, as I said, there are other questions. Ye be shafa immigration into be free household before 27th. We have a way of capturing information about that person. We have another model on mortality. Ubi before 27, but within the 12 months and so we will capture that person. And these indicators, uko demography more, use to determine population growth rate. Into na computation, your mortality, your fertility, your migration, and then you factor into the computation of growth rate in the country.
Between 28th, 11th of July, no. Nipa mo be kind woman no. Woman for with the establishment say 27th of June woman be kind woman no benchmark no
27th and a year benchmark,
yes,
to make reference to or to enumerate people and make reference to.
Fine. So you try a picture no. Na me banner me won on the 28th no and capture no. But ya won on the 28th. Mo enumerators no eba na wo mo ebeji data me ba no be kind no.
On beji the whole information, but the date of birth no will end the interview at a certain place, but in the day be kwa ko.
And he say ye ka Ghana population a mban be ka ho.
Sabo fra no onka ho. But so be nso ya wono no wu ya just after the 27th for Sabo fra no be ka ho. So it will be that there will be a balance of from
28th econo. Exercise am obey no. Exercise no relevance in anything.
28th ekwa pim 11th no.
Yeah.
Any the be ko bia ho. The side period ni ya dedicate ya the betimi ewura fie nyina mu awie nya population wo man no mu nyina.
But some kofona mo come ho on the 28th 29th no. Say yen fan say a population size of Ghanaians are woma kotena manone a woma busuafo enhwe wo manim so meba Ghana, and until you couldn't have gotten information about them. Yen was 100 of them abo my we say mo would they form part of Ghanaian population?
Say obi bedu Ghana before 27th ebesan ebi twemo akọ 28th. Was because a year capture the population of Ghana using 27th as the reference point. In Tisani Pano, say no more Bagana as a 27 for you be capture. Yes.
Me post 27th
post 27 for the Obi baby and young capture.
But you admitted say make a hypothetical figure of 10 million. Okay, say it's not possible.
Man, kase me can be. That's the way to
okay.
Okay, say assuming say 27th no. Assuming see a kind 10 million.
Yeah.
Because we are not using 1 day to count, so that 10 million one night, it's not possible.
Good.
Because the night of the 27th, may mention group will be a capture home.
Yeah.
You maybe a bell hospitals, floating population, move to crime, or be a more prayer campaign, police cells. Once we are unstable, I did secret bit me in every hole, but on that night, in a honor no. Only a target home that night, and I go back. Send that 10 million. However, the others are your fee. You dedicated about 2 weeks for it, using about 55,000 field officers, that's enumerators, and even 11,000 and over supervisors. Omni ebe capture kakran from 28th up to the 11th na make Inti I don't know, my car say 190 per 10 million. No, I don't know. They will be refima convert.
Say if I those emotion, those emotion, and I'm more targeting on the 27th of July.
Well, you see the term emotion. Those who are not all that stable.
Yes.
Categories of people. Like that.
Okay.
Only targeted that 27.
Okay. On the 27th, no, moon targeted stable ones, no.
27th, yem fan yenya ye fie no. Ubia maho emekan yen.
Ubia maho emekan.
Ongo mo boarding schools and boarding houses and university hostels and university halls. Yen ko mo nchen ko kan om anajono.
Mecha say.
These are more like stable population. Anytime be our bekono with appropriate arrangements, you meet them and enumerate them.
All right. And maybe switch Embark stable population, no, so. And it's on the 27th, per more categorizations, meaning say make a stable, if anything, but me see here and me point, your friend is so, some, young fancy me bush in Nigeria. Some, I also Obana, Poppy, I said, home for Nagakra, Becheno. Now, me to me car and ne. In your systems, Nadia, make a stable group in home. Mako Ulmaho. Mako Ulmaho, Mako check be okay. On the 28th, and I'm returning here about Ghana. It's mobile fee, no. Mother to me say, make a part of the stable group in home. Mokami make a part of the, You're
training your field officers, in such a way, I'm going to capture information about such a person. So you're related to 27th night. Now in Ghana, you be capture who information, but you do be a question and bachelor say, so time na ni ho. So be can okran kwa dia. To send you one narrative actually me. Into 27th night, no da he. That would be the question. To bones say, wow, because we na me Ghana, na me Nigeria. Into so only household members na why we will capture information about them. You be capture, but you do be share status be. Name no, you be share questions for. I don't know why you are dwelling much on that night, because the question is, there is always a balance on that as a population of a country.
Text message we
okay, maybe.
No problem. Power man we say. Was sending message said, this census thing is confusing. So why did they send people around last week or earlier this week to collect data? Why can't they do both at the same time? Mimbodi or in the petit and he's lost.
Okay.
That's the reason why I am.
You are okay. And I'm mentioning bigger way.
Right.
The whole exercise has been structured into two field working on. The listing exercise, which has this part of writing numbers on all structures in the country. You throw numbers now, you address of the structure. You take GPS Ghana Post address and so. And now your questions be use of the structure or purpose of the structure, type of structure. Okay, your important even so you find out whether that structure has a toilet facility or not. Toilet has been an issue in Ghana for some time, so they are all directing us into policies. And after you be said dying nipa timana, a nipa timua and a nipa demua nipa do saying. So the first phase is helping us to build a frame to have an idea of the population for specific areas. Into your household population, your institutional population. That's as we be or school for negum. But as well, University of Ghana, Commonwealth has been chalked. How many people are in that hall? It will give us an idea. So, what the nipa ba ko kotoha ebi adwuma no onwie during the enumeration. Ebi a 5,000. In terms of planning, based on the calculation, I say each day nipa ezo timi yedo say to wait him their guide on no timi pia nipa gumu from census night going. Into the first phase is more or less helping us to build a frame, okay, on houses or on structures. For instance, you said kiosk could be break or system numa yadidiga, I know stores. How many of them do you have in each district? And their location, we don't know. So because of the fact that it is population and housing census, we pay the methodology. We decided to use the first week to catch or to collect information on housing. And then from the 27th, you are collecting information about the population, detailed information. In fact, we have about 11 models and about 126, or so questions that we'll be asking about each. But of course, your questions there bit me asking based on the answer ni pa the bema. And you been so high fertility if a man ko you misa bema be a question about fertility.
Right.
And then mortality, housing and broader heading on sanitation, waste disposal in our homes. Inti edoso tini achem me no first phase no ya de yo e choko e dan ho ni agi information about e dan no ni pa titibo no.
Right.
James me kakra me kan fire explanation am so all pen ho no.
Yemen I but now will be some say you didn't know why I was emphasizing on the
exactly.
I mean kind 5 messages and sana ya ponji media. Me mbo mudin because almost send it about me hope. We say as I am happy that Dr. Pepra is explaining this. I've listened to several radio stations and they have spoken about the 27th night and the fact that people would not be counted on the 28th. In fact, I have been lost at sea because I couldn't make sense of it. I am happy you dwelt on it for us to get the meaning. We say if free. Irene, forgive me, but I have to mention your name. Irene says, thank you for dwelling on this part of the conversation. I have never understood what they meant when they talk about the 27th night. Thank you. And several other messages because my time ended on. To be honest with you, I was lost about it.
Oh, okay.
And so, if I don't understand it, I can't tell you a story.
Exactly. You are right.
Our people.
You are right.
Doc, I don't say anopai. Oba na ni bedi nkomo.
Mati. Some members me da say. Say your slogan no keeps ringing bell.
Yeah.
You count, get counted. Now, say in case you been so baby na up till now your metro ko ne dan ho. No go so twan ye wo toll free number bia obia betimi afre ye won crofo ho a mo respond to it 0800 426 426 0800 426 426 nti mejina we so na madawase na we dia madawati efo nyina so ase
yes we do say Dr. Peter Pepra head census field operations Ghana Statistical Service and ye no edi enkomo no ye be hia ye mepa adwada anopa